Christ's grace and peace. I'm Alexandra, a pastor's wife, caregiver of 3 generations, and missional leader who is humbled and very grateful to belong to the Thrive Coaching Network. 5 years ago, Jeff Allen offered me a seat at Thrive's scriptural, prayerful, virtual, international table. Thrive has equipped me by putting into practice what Paul wrote to Timothy, to fan into flame the gift of God which is in you. I have experienced this pure transformational grace as this word is at work in the network's leadership, fellowship, and in my work. Thrive's coaching encounters challenge, reveal, and draw out the higher calling I was designed for. Equipping through the stirring up of the gifts of God, for me in particular, my underdeveloped talents of creativity and writing that were only being used on a small scale. My deep longing to share in broader scope the beauty and poetry of God's Word and what I love about Jesus, and teach others to broadcast Christ's beautiful love, did not bear much fruit until the shepherding of Thrive guided me to focus my perspective on the Spirit's specific calling, direct my energy to walk in obedience toward it, and prune unhelpful habits and time-wasting non-essential tasks that limited my impact. The Apostle Peter tells us God has given each of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another. Thrive's culture of generously investing, listening, and encouraging has given me courageous boldness to employ and deploy my hidden gift as a writer and creator, who has now, thanks to Thrive, expanded into digital space. I long to discuss and disciple others but was only able to reach out on a one-to-one basis. Thrive Network has given space for my voice to practice speaking word revelations in fellowship so that I am able to deploy this word wisdom in my heart, home, daily life, and even in digital space with people now all over the world. Thrive is a fellowship that fosters multiplication, and it has catalyzed me into a gospel catalyst. More and more, I am bringing God's word to God's world, setting my own transformational tables as I model for others what Jeff and Thrive have modeled for me. Now I am confident and comfortable with declaring my word illuminations and showing others how to speak and live this out joyfully. My conversations are no longer solely one-to-one. Friends, in 1 year, God has multiplied them to become 1 to 100. The devotions the Spirit allows me to create are experienced across the United States and now in 7 countries on 4 continents. I once struggled to communicate God's good news to the people I saw regularly, but now have been given opportunity in local, national, and international community to equip, employ, deploy, and multiply all over the world. As a pastor's family, there's no budget or time for me to attend extensive, expensive trainings. Friend, would you consider joining me in open-heartedly blessing this Thrive Coaching Network's work, bringing help to servants like me across the globe? Paul writes the Corinthians, "For God is the one who provides the seed for the farmer, and then bread to eat. In the same way, he will provide and increase your resources, and then produce a great harvest of generosity in you. Yes, you will be enriched in every way, so that you can always be generous. And when we take your gifts to those who need them, they will thank God." May Christ's love produce a great harvest of generosity in you, as it has in me.